To nobody's surprise. Kind of look like a wine aunt with my life not together, but that's the usual mood. So is it really anything different than what I usually look like? My hair looks like a disaster today. We're just gonna pretend it doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I was like, I don't want to stream. I was like, stop. Me and myself at all times. So my makeup's like, I tried this like cushion foundation. It's kind of my color. We're getting closer, so that's cool. My hair's very flat today. It's because I didn't wash it yesterday. Oh no, sweet dreams. How am I? Perishing mildly. I have a brush around here. I'm just gonna brush it. Maybe that'll make it look better. You know, that kind of actually does work. Maybe I should just brush my hair more often. Good enough, don't care. So the hardest part is I have like a very olive skin tone, and like every foundation is like orange or pink. There's very little in between. And if it says neutral, it's not really that neutral. Hey, welcome to my stream. Good night from Germany. So these are all stickers, right? That I have to cut for Patreon awards. So I figured this stream, because this is gonna take me a few days. Patreon awards always take me like a few days to a week to put together. So I figured today we could do this part. And then if I'm feeling really, if I finish all of these today on stream, cool. And then we'll probably do like signing tomorrow if I have some time. Good evening. Let's turn on this and see if I have, can you see this in the frame? Oh, you totally can see it in the frame. My background is straight. Don't judge me. I don't know what my background is. I never stream in here. It's about to be something problematic. Ugh. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Oh, it's just pocket cup. That's fine. Is that it? That's not it. I don't remember what the password for this is. Ugh. Okay, I get it. I get it. What's the first password I put in? Oh, I hate it. Oh, thanks. I'm trying. Liz helped me set up like my like streaming thing on my laptop, and eventually I'll move to that. But right now we're on the phone again, so because it's easy, guys. It's so easy. Oh my god! All right, let's see. Let's get rid of maps. Okay, great. Maybe? Alright, cool. Oh my god, so anyway, let's look for, can I just Spotify on here. Is that an option? Ugh, I don't know what it... You know the password? Do you just know who I am? Yes! Before you see all my ridiculous playlists on Spotify. Guess I'm an emotion, but we can't keep pretending. Oh, welcome home from school. Use my customer service voice. Hello, what can I get for you? I think everyone has a customer service voice. It's like a weird, like, universal thing. At least every, like, customer service person, like, if you've ever worked in customer service, you probably have one. All right, you're too loud. Calm down. All right, so these are actually older stickers I have, but they never got made into stickers. So I made them into stickers because I commissioned some stickers and I haven't got that commission back, and it's been a very long time. So I'm gonna do what we can. They're little Noctis stickers. They're pretty cute, if I say so myself. So there's a few. Look at this one. He's cute, right? Oh, in my case, let me scooch boot. So this is one of the cases. This is just like my like stream room case, and the top is obviously all my hero. So fun fact, this guy, meet moot. My new Deku suit I'm making is based off of this figure. That's why it's so metallic-y. So yeah, that's the new outfit I'm making for him. So it'll look like that, it'll be like shiny. And then, oh, I have a lot more Bakugo figures. They're just off yonder somewhere. Could you go back in here? But I do really love his little like winter outfit, so this guy got to stay in here. He's cute, look at him. It's like precariously placed in his butt, by the way. Todoroki's also in there, and it's his World Hero Mission outfit because he looks real good in that. I'm not gonna pull him out because I'm gonna drop something. And then down here, I have one of the only like really pretty Red Hood figures. He looks ridiculous. Like, I don't know what this pose is. He's just like, I'm God. But it's a pretty figure, and he doesn't get many pretty figures, and the other pretty figure he has is impossible to get. I've been trying to get it for like ages, like literal ages. And that figure is the Ikemen Red Hood figure, and it goes along with this set of figures. They all look like this. They're like the Bishonen figures, and they're so cute. Look how pretty he is. This is Tim's. I have Tim, I have Bruce, I have Dick, I have Joker. I do not have Jason, and I do not have Damien. Bruce is kind of heavy, but look how pretty he is. Like, okay, Mr. Batman. Oof. Dick's figure's doing the most, though, if I'm being honest. I'll grab him. This is difficult. I thought this would be easier. Like, look at him. He's so cute. Look at his butt. Oh no! I knocked his toupee off. Drops. Very expensive figure. That's basically my whole. Alright, his toupee is back on. back in there you go before I break you more. This is why I don't move things, because I have like the multitasking capabilities of, I don't know, an anteater. Alright. Anywho, I also have my domino mask and my original Red Hood helmet in there. My original Red Hood helmet smells like the worst chemicals. The guy I bought it from, I guess, like, because it doesn't have, it's like made of fiberglass or something. I don't know what it's made of, but it smells so bad I can't wear it for cosplay, so I just don't. I don't know. Oh, this cute cut Liz got me. I like to collect all Starbucks cups that are like, they look like My Hero. So if it kind of looks like it could be a My Hero character, I want it. So this is orange, so it's obviously Bakugo. But I also just really like all the Julie ones, so there's that too. Anyway, back to what I was doing. This is the other little sticker I got. It's pretty cute. These are all like pictures of like me doing random stuff in Noctis. So we went to like get taiyaki once, and when I was in Noctis, it was just me eating that taiyaki. And I have a picture of me that looks like this, because we did a sunrise shoot as Noctis once, and I was just perishing, so I had like a blanket and a coffee and stuff. And then the next set is, there's like 3 of each character. Ooh. These are like the little ones. You see like AKrCos, that's Kaiba, it's real cute. That's my Kaiba costume. The ones where it's just my head aren't really discernible from the character, because there's like, just looks like the character, not like me for the most part. But they're pretty cute, look at them. This one is based off of one of the pictures I did as Kaiba. The one I took downtown. It's pretty cute. And it's got like a little chibi Blue Eyes White Dragon with me too. Look, he's so cute. But that one's based off of my costume, which is kind of cool. So it's got a little bit of like canon difference, but. And then the last sticker is, whoop. So this is like a picture I did with Casey a while back, when Casey was Yami. And it's pretty cute. And it's just him holding the puzzle, and he's like thinking about Yami, you know. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh since high school, if I'm being honest, but I was like really into it in high school. I mean, we had like a whole group of friends, and we would meet up, and we'd play a bunch of different card games. We played Magic, and we played Yu-Gi-Oh and whatnot. We had World of Warcraft nights and everything, and Dungeons and Dragons campaigns and stuff. It was like we would all meet, and it would be like a couple of hours, but each like hour was dedicated to like something. For like the campaigns though, those usually themselves took a few hours, so we usually have like a day dedicated to that. Anyway, so what I have to do is, since these didn't cut individual, they're like die cut stickers, but they're on pages, and that's the cheapest way to buy them. But that also means I have to individually cut out all 1,000 of these stickers. So grab some scissors and I'll be back. Whoop. Side note, look at my cardigan. Okay, wait. Him. I love him. He's so cute. I'm just like aggressively obsessed with Longwing, I'm sorry. Oh, I just get the art from the artist. That's all they have to do. Unless I go through Suzume. Suzume creates, she draws it and she'll print it and it's die cut for you. So if I can, I usually just prefer to go to her with any commissions because she always gets them to me in like a timely manner. And they're already ready to go and I don't have to put them through like a printer or anything. But I do like to support other artists too. It's just unfortunately my track record with other artists is I never see the commission. And then my Patreon awards get really late. And then I feel bad. Welcome to Alive! We're cutting out stickers for Patreon awards. I need a better pair of scissors. This is a really bad pair of scissors. Okay. Do I have better scissors in here? This is gonna like, oh, alright, fine. These scissors have probably been used for some fuck shit, so let's see. I have a cute, ridiculous girlfriend, and she likes to use every pair of scissors for everything in the household, so a lot of the times the scissors perish an untimely demise because they can't be used for anything else. There you go, Velvet. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Pharmacy is a very intriguing topic. And it's like very cool to know. It's also very good for you to know. Beneficial for your livelihood, you know? So I'm guesting a bunch of events this year. Fortunately, because I'm guesting so many events, it doesn't give me the chance to really go to cons for fun this year. So I'll be working a lot of conventions. On the plus side, that makes me really easy to find at conventions because I'll be sequestered to a table for most of the weekend and then at like panels and whatnot. But yeah, so now that like the board, like international travel's opened back up, I have like a crazy backlog of conventions I agreed to do that I have to now like do. But I'm also booking other conventions on top of the ones that are kind of like rollover conventions. So things are a little bit chaotic this year. We're suffering a little bit, boys, but we're doing it for the people. So that's cool. Anywho, two more international events for the year that are planned that I can't announce yet, but I'll let you guys know. And then I have one US event booked and 3 US events in like talking, like in the works, if you will. So, but my main goal for this year is to get like more streamlined with like Patreon, because I've been trying to get streamlined with Patreon for years now, and it just hasn't worked with the pandemic and everything just being kind of a disaster. So it would be really nice to actually do that this year. Oh, that's cool. I cannot tell you which conventions right now, but I promise you, like, just keep an eye out on my socials, and I will be making announcement videos for them. One of the announcements will be very, very soon, and then the other ones will come in due time. But I always let the convention dictate when the announcement is made, because usually they like to have control of that. Anywho. But yeah, if you want to see me at an event, you can always just like email your local convention and be like, hey, I would like to see this person at this event. And that is a more likely scenario than me just attending an event near you for fun, because I will not be attending any events just to attend this year. Oh, thanks. Oh, why can't you leave your house? That sucks. Does it have to do with, are you immunocompromised? I know a lot of people are still kind of sequestered to the household if they have like immunocompromised issues, because everybody has just decided the pandemic's over. We go into like restaurants now, and no one's wearing a mask, and they look at you like you're the weird one for wearing the mask. They just look at you, they're like, I'm like, how does this happen? How is doing the right thing made you the odd one out? It's so strange. Maybe that's how life has always been. Oh, you know, that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't actually, fun fact, I didn't start going to conventions until my 20s. So I totally understand that. I was not financially stable until my 20s either, because I got kicked out and then had to like kind of pay my own way through college and whatnot. And then once I got all that done, I got like a really nice job and everything, then I was able to kind of like have hobbies and stuff again. More Amazon, quit it. No more. You've been cut off from the Amazon wish list. I'm gonna start feeling bad. I already kind of feel bad. Isn't it weird that like, I don't know what has caused it, but there's just like this ingrained nature to just feel bad when people do nice things for you. And I don't know why that is, but it's just how I am. Like, people are kind to me and I feel bad about it. It's so strange. It's so weird. But I also don't want them to be mean to me, so I don't know. I think it's like this deep-seated like fear of taking anybody and anything for granted. Has a lot to do with like, I spent a very large amount of my life just like, I don't know if it's like with like little to nothing, but it's just, I don't know. How do I put that without sounding really depressing? It's kind of like the like, when you're like, there's no way to not sound depressing and say it. If you don't have like food for a while, then you are super grateful of food when you get it again, you know, like that. So if you don't have kindness for a really long time, you're super grateful when you get it again, but you're also kind of like a weird dragon of those things. Like if you are, I guess, if something's taken from you for a really long time and you finally get it back, you're like way more overprotective of it. That's how I am with kind people and food and financial stability. So. You guys are super nice. Yeah, announcing stuff. What's your idea? Let me hear it. Stock 2's wish list, Liz. What is this little gift icon? I don't know how these things work. Right? I was like, I'm so strange in the fact that like I will not borrow money from people. Like I will not, if I'm like even like a little bit like tight on like funds and everything, my whole world shuts down. I like stop going out. Everything's like super frugal. I was like, I panic. My mind goes into panic so fast over the stupidest shit. You stopped my wish list? Absolutely not. Not allowed. My wish list is literally just a list of things that I want to buy for costumes. And I don't know why I put it on a wish list. I should put it on like a private thing. It's stuff that I'm going to eventually buy. But I put it on the wish list in case like, usually my friends and family and everything will be like, hey, we want to get you a gift, but we don't actually know what to buy you. And I just send them a link I just send them a link to that list. Which I guess is technically what you guys are doing. I don't know, I just feel bad. Because I feel like I don't give you guys like enough attention individually to deserve anything. But like I do like chores and tasks and everything for like friends and family and whatnot. So I'm like, I kind of don't feel too bad because it's like equivalent exchange, like full metal alchemist, but who knows? I think it's all like a weird like circumstantial thing. Well, thank you. Don't get me wrong, I super appreciate it because like some content things and like ideas I have don't get done because I just never get around to like buying the things I was gonna buy. But if it's bought off the wish list, then I do it just because I have the items. But like if you guys are watching Spy X Family, one of the things I had on the wish list was like a uniform because I wanted to do Yours Brother. And someone bought that. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm doing Yours Brother, which is pretty great because I love him. He's so funny. But I think I'm going to do, I actually don't know. So if Liz finishes Yor, I'll do Lloyd first. If Liz doesn't finish Yor, then I'll do Yours Brother first. So. So I have a Discord for like patrons and stuff, and I think we have a Discord for the YouTube channel. I'll just have to make another Discord for Twitch now that I'm like actually kind of keeping up with it. So yeah. That way you guys like know, because I was like, I know a lot of people aren't always on Instagram, and I think that Twitch is a good idea now that you mention it. So yeah, we'll do that. Side note, I used lip stain for my Sashromaru marks yesterday, and they did not come off at all. They mostly came off, but I Dawn soaked them, and they are still very, very visible. And I like scrubbed, and I was like, wow, all right. And I think it's because I put it directly on my skin and not like on top of like primer and foundation and whatnot, because the ones on my face came off without a problem, but the ones on my arms are there for forever now, I guess. Right? It's so dedicated. Honestly, I use that lip stain for everything. It's the same one that's on my lips, but oh, I'm so glad we could help you in that way. Hope you still like our content. And you're welcome. Okay, yeah, definitely. I was like, I know how to make them. As for like other channels and stuff inside the Discord, I have absolutely no idea. So maybe I'll just make it, and then I'll like appoint some Discord dungeon masters or whatever the keeper of the Discord is called. I don't know. Moderator? No, I think that's what I'm supposed to have on Twitch. Maybe it is moderator. I don't know. Oh, thanks. Welcome to my stream. I'm cutting out stickers for Patreon awards. So enjoy this like mildly ASMR, if you're into scissor ASMR stream where I'm just cutting a million stickers out. I've tried my cellular water. What are the other ones? I haven't tried oil or Vaseline. I avoid putting oil or Vaseline on my skin, except for like, I have like this makeup removing balm. It's like Zero, clear at Zero something. That's about the only oil I put anywhere near my skin, because my skin will so easily break out, like cystic acne land, so fast. So yeah, try to avoid that at all costs. This is so cute because they made the O in my handle a heart, and I think that's really cute. Oh, Stan's here. Hold on. Whoop! I'll be right back. Your boy's up here, so you don't forget. Oh, so yeah. You can come and hang out in here when you're done putting stuff down. You can either grab one of the craft chairs, or you can sit in Liz's gaming chair. These, oh, it's just lip stain, like you draw it on, like it's like a marker. Yeah, San's here. Velvet says San with a heart.
Okay.
I have to cut out a million stickers.
Oh. Do you want help?
I only have one pair of scissors, not shit.
Oh. Well, damn.
I'm only gonna stream for like an hour or so.
Okay.
And then get off, and I need to acquire some more scissors. But I also have to pick up dry cleaning and milk and a bunch of other stuff before the store's closed.
What do you have dry cleaning?
Child and Zhongli.
Oh. Listen. I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, I got a fancy suit or something.
It is a fancy suit. They deserve the best. When I tell you the look the dry cleaning people gave me though when I walked in with those two coats, they were like,
What the heck is this?
I'm crying at the sheer amusement I'm trying to tell people.
Speaking of Genshin cosplays, I have acquired a Genshin cosplay.
Is it your fave?
No, it's Raiden Shogun.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It's in my trunk because I bought it from, it's the like Doki Doki one, like the really nice one, but I bought it secondhand because I was like, I don't want to wait 5 months because it's on pre-sale still.
Secondhand's still great.
Yeah, I think she only wore it like one time, so yeah, it got delivered like as I was leaving, so I just threw it in my trunk. I'll probably try it on later.
That's cool. Nice. Yeah, we do Genshin stuff. I'm always down for Genshin stuff.
Yeah.
The internet doesn't really care about my Genshin stuff. I do. Right? See, it is in character. Zhongli would definitely get his coat in Child's coat dry clean.
Yeah, I guess so.
Stop, please tell me how we were at my birthday lunch with Liz's parents, right? And Liz and her mother were both making fun of my dad's shoes. Like, I thought I was gonna have some kind of defense from her mom. Absolutely,
no, absolutely.
not. She like, Liz was like, yeah, did you wear your dad's shoes? And I was like, they're not dad's shoes. And Liz's mom, she looks at them, she just starts laughing. I'm like, I was like, what is this?
Oh my god.
The audacity, truly.
They're kind of dad shoes, but they're cute. I like them. They're fancy.
She's like, those are your Walmart shoes. I'm like, these are Sperry's. They're leather Sperry's, madam.
Oh my
Walmart shoes. The sheer insult. So, if you want to start cosplaying and you don't know where to start, I'm going to just tell you this. Go to YouTube and search whatever you're thinking. You're like, if you're like, how do I start cosplaying? Literally, like, I could pull up YouTube and I could be like, how to do cosplay makeup, and there will be 3,000 videos. And I can put how to style a wig, and there will be 3,000 videos. Anything you can possibly want to know about cosplay is that, like, unless you have no access to the internet, is at the like your fingertips at all times for free. The only thing you really will probably have to pay for is if you want like armor patterns or like in-depth like some tutorials or like behind paywalls and whatnot. But even then, like if you're spending $5 on a tutorial, then you're getting all of the knowledge of someone who's been creating for years and years for $5, which is a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal. I was like, I know whenever I have like a pattern that's like a very basic pattern that I need to do quick, I literally just look through my Kamui book of patterns because I bought her whole pattern book because it's incredible, and it was like, it's pretty affordable. I think it was like 1 million patterns for $80, which sounds like a lot, but it's literally like a million patterns. She's got like hard copies of the books, but I just did the digital files and I just print out whichever one I need. I do a lot of contracts for companies, and a lot of the time they're like, you have a 2-week turnaround and we need a full armor. And you're like, wow, you don't know how this works, do you? So I just use some like a base pattern, and then I add from there. You can have like a regular breastplate, and you could just add stuff on top of it, and then it'll look like a not regular breastplate. Just hot glue some shit. Right? So it's weirdly like easy to forget that anything you can want to know, you can just Google. It's just there. I Google everything. I have a question about like whether this type of animal eats this type of food, I Google it. I don't know these things. All of the random knowledge I have is mostly from Jeopardy and Google. So that's all of any knowledge I have outside of nuclear pharmacy and physical therapy comes from Jeopardy and Google. Oh, thank you. Liz is off at 5, but we'll all have a good time. Oh, I'm glad you're looking forward to them. I'm sorry they're so late. I'm literally a walking disaster. But have a good day. Angel says that they hope you have a good day too.
Oh, thanks. I'm surprisingly not dying today.
That's good.
Mother Nature has decided to give me a break.
I've realized that I see friends so infrequently that every time you're here,
I
it's like Jesus.
I also don't have like
your monthly visit is due.
Yeah, literally. It's like, please, I'm gonna perish. Which, I mean, I guess it worked out because Liz said that she didn't work today, but she did. So
she wasn't supposed to work today. She's talking to her boss about a new schedule. Mm-hmm. Because she can't work. He's got her like, hey, 4 days, but she's gonna start doing this like mandatory streaming thing, which is like multiple times a week.
Yeah.
So trying to figure that out. Hey, you're such a disaster. Well, fun fact, right now I'm wearing contacts, so my eyes are so pretty because of April eyewear. But yeah, normally my eyes are kind of boring. They're brown. Not everyone is graced with the pearlescent white people genes of beautiful blue eyes. I was just like, that's crazy. You guys just get blonde hair and blue eyes all the time. For what? But I guess I'm kind of lucky because I have like light brown eyes. My mother's eyes are just pitch black. Like she doesn't have any color. Yeah, like the zero color in the iris area. It's incredible.
Unless the sun is like directly in my eyes, they're black. I have like saucy eyes though, so.
Yeah. It's meant to be. Yeah, my birthday was the 3rd. So like, I don't know, 3 days ago. I can't remember. I worked most of my birthday. And then Liz had like a 6-hour stream or something on it, so. I didn't really do anything on the actual day, but the next day I went out for some birthday lunch with her parents. Tell me how I got 0 texts from my blood. 0. Not a single one.
Not even your mother? Oh my god, I know.
But
Isn't
there
your mom's birthday like right?
Yeah, it's the 18th.
Oh my god.
But she made a post on Facebook. I was like, Mother, please text me back. I sent her a text. I was like, XOXO. No reply. I was like, the audacity.
Oh my god.
My grandmother, my aunt, Dave, nobody. None of them.
But he always wanted to text you some other time about nothing.
About hair, dressing, and budget keeping.
Ridiculous. Well, my parents said happy birthday. I just forgot to tell you.
Aw, thanks. Yeah, so you can have blonde hair and blue eyes in different like ethnicities, but in that Putnam Square, it is not the dominant trait.
Yeah.
It is not, absolutely not. But I have seen some beautiful dark-skinned blonde-haired individuals, and I'm just saying it should be the dominant.
Yeah, my grandpa's side, they have they're not dark, but they're like brown skin, and they have like dirty blondish hair, like blondish brown, and then like really pretty green eyes.
Yeah,
like,
well, that's unfair.
Can I'm literally related to you. Where's mine?
Where's mine? Excuse me.
Like, I don't even need the hair. Like, I like dark hair, but I could, if I had some nice, like, hazel eyes or something.
Right?
Just something.
I'm fine with the, like, really dark hair.
Yeah.
As long, if my eyes were striking. My dad got the best fucking combination.
Yeah.
Because he got, like, the really pin straight black hair from the Asian side of his family, and then he got the bright fucking blue eyes from the Irish side of his family, and I was like, what kind of fucking lottery did you win, and why did I not win any of it? I got his dark hair and my mom's dark eyes, so I was like, because my mom's got naturally red hair. And I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, I don't know. My aunts, they like, if they're out in the sun long enough, their hair is like red.
Yeah, that's because she was born with dark hair, and then but in the sun it lightens.
Exactly.
I was like,
can I have that? I want red hair.
My mom's also like 100 shades darker than me.
Yeah, your mom is.
She's so dark. I was just like, but to be fair, I think my dad was like whiter than paper, so I think I'm like a happy medium.
Yeah.
If I actually went in the sun, I would probably be darker. But I avoid the sun like the plague. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I like being like tan and like warm, because like, you know, when you get like a fresh tan, you're kind of like warm and glowy and stuff. I don't want to get wrinkles. It's like a weird. I'm like, I want to go, but I love the beach. So I went to the beach once and I just put on SPF 50 and I still got tan. So I have a terrible bikini tan line now, which is also another thing I absolutely loathe. I hate bikini tan lines. If I could petition for one thing in America to change, it's the fact that we have to wear bikini tops. I don't understand why. I really don't. Why? Like, I understand the bottoms, like, nobody wants your hoo-ha everywhere, but I was like, and nobody wants to see, like, helicopter dick at the beach, but I was like, why can't the titties be out? I was like, some of these men I see at the beach have bigger titties than me. So I don't get it. Also, what if you are a man with titties? What if you don't want to wear a bikini top? I don't understand it. I hate it. I hate the weird American... I don't think it's just American. I think it's most of us American. Like, the weird... I don't know. Is it Puritan? What is it? sexist. Regardless, the delineation between lady nipples and man nipples.
Right, because it's just a nipple too, because you can
Right?
literally, the whole titty could be out.
Men nipples.
I don't get it. I wouldn't get it. I still don't get it either way, but it would make more sense if it was like the whole boob. But it's literally the nipple.
Yeah, I was like, petition to either not make women wear bikini tops or petition to have men wear bikini tops. I was like, if all the nips are gonna be out or none of the nips, that's how it should be. I just don't think nipples should have a gender. That's my hot take for the day. Yes, free the nipple or no nipple ever. Those are the only choices. Like you're gonna start seeing these men at the beach and they're gonna have pasties. Like little hearts. They're gonna take them off when they get home and have like just really pale heart-shaped tan lines. You know, actually it's pretty cute. Pretty cute idea. See, when I was over in Europe, there was a bunch of beaches where you could be topless, and then some of them you could just be completely naked. But America doesn't really have those. They're not like a normal thing here. Unfortunately. It's because America's so weirdly Puritan, right? But because it hypersexualizes everything. Like, you can't just, you know, be, I don't know, hanging out on the beach naked with your friends without it being sexual. It's so strange. But at the same time, everyone here is like very anti-sex. It's, while us also being like the #1 distributor of porn. But whatever, I guess. This entire country is a giant contradiction. Bras are stupid.
I'm not wearing a bra.
But I will say, for like photo shoots, I love boudoir. I think bras are aesthetically pleasing. I think that's a good way to put it. They are, in terms of being a necessary part of your daily attire, stupid as hell. In terms of, you know, tying together your garter belt and panty set, pretty great. Look at this, we're doing so well, guys. Look at all these stickers. I'm trying to figure out, they're like falling over now, so now I gotta like set them. Yeah, also they're just not good for your chest, like your shoulders, your back. They're not good for basically anything. I was like, to be fair, like I rarely don't have any bra on just because I don't like how it feels. My nipples are just prancing around in my shirt. So I have like Tomboy X has like this, it's like a sports bra / binder. It's like both, so it's not as tight as a binder, it's not as loose as a sports bra, and I love the hell out of that thing. I have a few of those, I just wear that all the time. Because I just want them to stay put.
Mine are just free under my shirt all the time.
That's more of what like Liz likes, is just to not have one on.
I gave up on bras years ago. Only when I like absolutely like have like a t-shirt where I have like serious side boob and I'm like, alright, I'll put a bra on. So it doesn't fall out. Exactly. Like the wide cut, like
Yeah, they do make boobs look nice and stuff, though. But you could also just get one of those, like, strapless, backless numbers, and they help, too. Or there's, like, little stickies, you know? Like, it sticks on your nipple, and you just lift it and right here, and then it's pretty great, too. And then it's literally just like a titty sticker, so. Yeah, I have like a billion pasties. And that's also another way, if you don't want to wear a bra, you can just wear a pasty, and then your nipple's not having an unorthodox meeting with your t-shirt. So, also an option. Pasties. And they're just kind of, they're kind of cute, right? You know, like, if you're in like a tiny, like crop top, right? And you're, you know, dancing about as one does in tiny crop tops. And you got like the pasties on, and there's just like a little like flash. It's like, ooh, colorful pasty. It's like a rainbow or something. I don't know. It just adds a little pizzazz to your day. Because nipples are boring. You know what's not boring? A rainbow pasties. Oh, bye. Have a good day. You know, if you're tempted to never wear bras again, I'm just saying it's not about it. Maybe this isn't a sign. This stream is a sign from a higher being. A higher being is, I don't know, the gods of Twitch. I don't even know who runs Twitch. You could Google it, I bet. Yeah, I love sports bras because I can like do anything I need to do during the day in them. But I like the ones that like kind of hold you flat, so that way I can do like heavy lifting, or I can clean and everything, and titties are just minding their business, flattened. In reality, I wish they just didn't exist, but they do, so I gotta put up with them. Like a weird like existence I live in, where I'm like, I wish that like the male and female form were the same, like, and we didn't have to deal with titties because they're just cumbersome, but at the same time the female form is, so I'm like, damn. The fight between not wanting titties but also liking to look at titties. I'm like, dang. I guess you could just check that up to being gay, but whatever. I'll have fun at work. I hope it's a good day. Yeah, you know what would be so fucking cool is if, like, we all look like blobs until we're, like, I don't know, 15, I guess. And then you get, like, a sim generator and you get to choose what you look like. How about that? And you can't go back. You choose it once, and then you look like that forever. But you can choose that one time. That's what I think humans should be like. You gotta give the power to the people. It's so funny because I wonder how many people would... Like, the first few people would be, like, the creative ones, right? And then everyone after that would probably just copy people beforehand. So there'd be, like, a lot of twins. And that's maybe that's why that's not such a great idea. But what if you, like, could do that, but you still had, like, fingerprints that were discernible. I don't know. Your own DNA, some fingerprints, whatnot, whatever. So if you're like a super crazy murderer of some sorts, people could tell. And they wouldn't just get somebody who'd sim-charactered themselves to look like you on accident. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're cutting out stickers. I'm very determined to get this done. We're chatting, talking about the unfair norms of society, the things you can Google, and how the gene pool is stupid. Basically today's topics. Side note, have you guys seen that really ridiculously beautifully animated fucking trailer on TikTok for that, I guess it's like is an anime coming out, or maybe it's an OVA? Either way, it's based off of this really problematic anime or manga, which I guess is a hentai. Maybe it is. I don't really know. I haven't looked into it deep enough. I looked into it enough to know that why people are so mad, because I saw people getting mad and I was like, well, now I want to know. Which is usually how things go for me. I'm so amused when like the internet is pressed over fictional content, so I just like to go see what's going on. Why didn't you eat 4 hours ago? You need food to survive. You can Google that too.
Yeah, that reminds me, I haven't eaten today.
Gasp! Both of you.
Sometimes I
goodbye.
just forget.
Have a good nap. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, is this an anime? I was like, that's a really crazy fucking manga to turn into an anime. But at the same time, they turned Titan's Bride into an anime, so anything is possible. What if you were on Genshin while eating?
I do that all the time.
Right? You could be like, snack, Genshin, snack, Genshin. Multitask.
I can do both at the same time, that's what I do.
One hand Genshin, one hand snack.
That's me.
Yeah, I was like, don't get me wrong, it's super problematic content, but so is killing stalking. And so is like everything. We talk about this every day. Every time I'm streaming, I just gotta throw it in there. I was like, it is a fiction, people. I was like, clearly it's problematic. Most of fiction is, like that type of fiction is created on the shock factor. It intrigues people because it's fucking shocking, because it's so bad. Like, it's such, like, messed up shit. And then, for some reason, the human mind is drawn to it because they're intrigued by messed up shit. Does that make them morally corrupt? No. It's the same reason, like, video games where, like, you're shooting a bunch of people or taking over an alien country or something is so popular because it's messed up. But do those people want to go invade other planets and commit mass alien genocide? No. They just enjoy the game. And I don't know where along the line we've started forgetting that fiction is not reality, but it's mildly concerning, considering all the fiction that exists in the world and all the fiction that will continue to exist in the world. Because murder mysteries are like one of the most popular book titles. So if everyone who reads a murder mystery just starts going out and mysteriously murdering people, we're gonna have a big problem. But there's also like a delineation there. Because people are fine if you're just, you know, doing a little murder here and there in fiction. But anything else, unacceptable. But murder's okay. A little bit of torture's fine too. But God forbid it's anything like far like past that line. They're like, you can kill people, but you can't like, I don't know, age them up to get them married or anything. Or what's another popular one? I'm trying to think of like a popular issue people have. Like, what is it? What's it called? The whole Black Butler thing, where people are like, he's a demon, he's not a demon, blah, blah, blah. I was like, kid is running a multi-billion-dollar company. He shouldn't be doing that to begin with. I was like, that is not the only problematic part of... Black Butler is just super problematic to begin with, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. And then there's, what's the other one? I just had it in my mind. Citrus. That's another one that a lot of people have an issue with because it's like a canonically like gay show, but the love interests are step siblings or something. I cannot remember, but yeah, but a bunch of people hate that. Or that is fair. You know, those nuns wouldn't see it coming. They'd be like, what? Yeah, right? You know, you can like Kaneki Ken and not eat people. You can like Hannibal and not eat people. Speaking of problematic content, Hannibal just eats everybody. He's got this very homo tension relationship with this detective guy that does not share his eating people fetish. Oh my god, don't even get me started on Vampire Night. So, it's so funny because I don't think it ever delved into it in the anime, so I didn't know for years. And to be fair, my ship in Vampire Night was Zero in Kaname, so I really didn't care regardless about what Yuki was up to. But yeah, I ended up reading the manga, I think, later on, and I was like, what? But to be fair, like, I'm pretty, like, very, like, open-minded about when these, like, mangas or, like, stories or whatnot are supposed to be taking place. Like, so if it's, like, super far in the past, I'm like, you got a little bit more give, because canonically speaking, humans were marrying people off at like 14 like 100,000 years ago. I don't think it was that long ago. I think it was like 200 years ago. So the moral police is an ever-changing kind of thing. So you gotta also remember that. To be fair, you could always just change that, like, to each their own. But if someone's trying to be really, like, a stickler for, like Renaissance era, you know, olden times, the olden days, yeah. I was like, there was some just naturally problematic content back there. History's messed up, man. Everyone likes to pretend it's just the fiction and then the past doesn't exist. I was like, these things have existed for a long time. unfortunately. What about Blue Exorcist? What are we talking about Blue Exorcist? What part of Blue Exorcist? Let me Oh, yeah, I mean, there's that as well. That's a whole nother bucket of worms. I was like, for anyone who hasn't seen Blue Exorcist, that's a huge spoiler. But yeah, there's a lot of like content in Blue Exorcist that you can kind of squint at and be like, To be fair, there's a lot of content you can squint at and everything. I think we talked about this in the last stream we were talking about, but like the whole like it's like a popular trend of like sexualizing like hobbies. So like, you know, poker, cooking. And so like, and it's super popular in anime. So you're like what is it? Foodgasms and I don't know, like gamblegasms, whatever the fuck you want to call that. So you have like shows like Food Wars and AKrCos and everything, which are honestly very adult shows and shows that I don't really think should be watched by anyone young, but like kids. But at the same time, they aren't promoted as such. They're just like, oh yeah, you want to watch this anime about poker? You want to watch this anime about cooking delicious food? And that's where they end that. Let's see. It's called, where is it? Leave the Light On by Mara Nasia, Bearer, and Kajor. Bearer is spelled like error, or like Berror, but the E is a 3. It's an edgy name. That was a choice. AKrCos is enjoyable. I've seen one full episode of it. I was like, this is crazy. I was intrigued by it because I was like, dang, is she gonna win? Is she not gonna win? You want to watch it because you want to know if they win. But at the same time, you cannot watch that show and not say that it is like an over-sexualization of poker, which there's nothing wrong with. Whatever, it's fiction. I don't care what weird hobby you're over-sexualizing in anime. Do your own thing. But you can't demonize one thing while like completely ignoring something of the same caliber because it suits you, is what I'm saying. There was like a debate I was reading last night because a lot of people are blaming violent fiction for like the gun violence in America, which is hilarious considering everybody in the world is consuming America media, right? And you know what they're not doing? Shooting people. But America likes to just throw the blame anywhere it can, except back at themselves. So they're just like, no, it's totally not the ease of access in which we can acquire guns. It's anything else. Absolutely anything else. But I was like, there's no way to like win unless something changes. So. It's definitely not the video games, is all I'm saying. It's probably the lack of access to mental health in America. That could be it. Nobody's ready for that conversation. Thanks. They were for Sasharmer yesterday, so most of them have been perished off of my nails, but there's 4 nails holding strong. Yeah, so I think what people forget is you can blame anything on fiction, but it is the sheer act that is the issue. So if someone, like, say someone's like introduced to violence at an early age, but their home life is super kind, as long as like their mental state is in a positive place, that isn't going to translate to a viable means of dealing with their problems. Now, if their home life or like their environment is very negative and very violent in itself, and they're consuming violence in media, then in their mind there's no escape. That's just what everything is. Everything is violence, and that's where you get very violent people from, is because they don't realize that there is a non-violent option. But also, it's just common sense. Like, it's common sense to not, like, I don't know, off the person who cut you off in traffic. But, I don't know. Perhaps we are giving way too much credit to the human population. Yeah, no, I actually cut my nails really short at the beginning of the year, and I haven't let them grow out too far. Because I had to like cut them really short so I could move, because I broke one and it broke really low into like my cuticle bed, and I was like, absolutely not, so I cut them off. Yeah, you know, talking about the problems of the world, cutting some stickers out. What else can you expect from a nice stream?
Buttermilk pancake cookie at Crumble. And it's served warm.
Well, I do love my cookies served warm. We can go there. What time is it?
4:38.
Cool. When Liz gets home, we get off.
They have, this is the flavors they have this time around. Snickerdoodle cupcake. Buttermilk.
Is that one word?
Yeah.
Snickerdoodle cupcake.
Yeah. Buttermilk pancake. It has like a little butter on top. Like it.
I do like a little butter.
Orange creamsicle. That one's served chilled.
Oh, that might be good.
Yeah. Lemon blackberry. That's served warm. This looks kind of good.
That does look kind of good. I was like, lemon blackberry.
I don't. Ooh, iced oatmeal. I want that.
Oof. We should do the same thing we do every time. Just get like a 6-pack and
and cut them.
Yeah. Cut it and have like a tiny cookie mukbang. Lemon blackberry. Yeah, we have this like cookie place called Crumble, and it has the most wild flavors. These cookies are ginormous. They're,
and
like,
they change like
big.
what, every
weekly,
week?
I think.
Yeah, every week.
Hello, welcome to my stream. I'll be here for like another 30 minutes. Hopefully I'll finish cutting stickers in 30 minutes, but you know, we'll see. You know, I'm also hungry for cookies. I had breakfast, but I didn't have any lunch because I had to edit a video for a contract, and then I had to put on makeup, and then I'm here. So there's just no time for snacking in there.
You know what would be good to eat?
What?
That one, I think in the Japanese spot where we got all that food.
Oh my god. Didn't we have a bad time?
I
feel like we died after that though.
We did, but we also ate too much.
Okay, maybe that's it. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to ask Liz because she didn't eat the stupid amount of food we ate, and she was fine. But I can't remember if we had like a stomach issue.
I had a stomach ache the next day when I ate the leftovers. I remember that. But if we didn't get a ton of food.
AJ, nobody wants your rhubarb pie.
Oh my god.
I never see your comments. This is a joyous day. I'm always not looking when you say things. Oh no, working late. I think they're open pretty late.
Who, Crumble?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're open till like 2 or something.
Yeah, I was like, all of the cookie places here are open till like 2 a.m. for some reason. They're like, you can't have real food, but you know you can have cookies.
They're open till 10.
Oh.
I think they're open till 2, like on the weekend or something.
Gotcha. I know the other one is definitely open till 2 or 3. The one by Town Center, what is it called? It's like Moon Night, Moon Cookie. Moon Night. Insomnia cookies. I don't know. I got Moon Night. You know, good luck, AJ. If you can get everyone to like rhubarb, I'd be impressed. Did you ever go get your rhubarb pie from that pie place off Mayport? Oh, that sounds great. Ooey gooey lemon cookies. I love sweets. I just don't have like a huge sweet tolerance. That's why we usually get like a 6-pack and we cut it into like 6, and then we just like try like a little bit of each cookie so we can kind of like try them all, but not get like overly tired of sweets too fast to try.
Cookies and alcohol.
Cookies and alcohol. You know, that's, if we had a sticker, that's what it would be. What's your catchphrase? Cookies and alcohol. Dang, they said no rhubarb for you, AJ. It's honestly, so sad. That's gonna be your villain origin story. Velvet, your favorite flavor isn't velvet? Oh no, it is. Okay. I was like, you can't not have red velvet be your favorite.
I
and
used
your
to be obsessed with red velvet.
There was like this one shop in Argyle that used to make like, you know, like the little chocolate roll-ups, and they made a red velvet roll-up
with
and
cream cheese.
Yes, it was incredible. Yeah, I don't even know what flavor red velvet actually is. I don't even know if it's a flavor. It's red.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just normal cake they've dyed red, and it's like a weird placebo reaction.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I was so obsessed with it was the cream cheese icing, but once I figured out that cream cheese icing is a thing, I was like, okay, I don't need the red velvet.
Yeah. Someone Google what flavor red velvet is. Like, what flavor is red velvet cake? Like,
red velvet.
I was like, velvet.
What's weird is I typed in what flavor, like
it knows.
and it already like very mild.
Is it chocolate?
Yeah, with slightly tart edge. The cream cheese frosting is the most forward flavor. See, I know. Mm-hmm. That's what I was obsessed. Okay, that makes sense then.
I don't go trick-or-treating. The last time I went trick-or-treating, I was actually the chaperone. I really enjoy staying home and giving candy to like tiny costumed children. That's my favorite thing to do on Halloween. I'm excited because this is like a new house. I'm hoping there will be children. At our old place, like 2 children came up to our house because we were the weird people, I think, and so like they just never came to the house. I was very disappointed. But this is a new house, which means new children. So I'm gonna get, because I get like the full-size chocolate bars for Halloween to give out, like a bunch of them. And if children don't come, then I have just a ungodly amount of giant, like full-size candy bars that I don't know what to do with. I can't believe it's just chocolate.
It's a very subtle chocolate.
A very subtle chocolate.
It's like, it's not quite vanilla, not quite chocolate. It's a distinct, subtle flavor. That's what it's
Distinct, subtle flavor.
Somewhere in between. Like you and your skin tone.
Somewhere in the middle. I have a distinct, subtle
chocolate. Cocoa.
A nice caramel. If you take me, Liz, and you, we make like a Twix bar.
Yeah.
She's like the little wafer thing. And the caramel and you're the chocolate. Oh yeah, it is delicious. I was like, you know, the red food dye really just does it for me. Maybe I just like that distinct subtleness. Speaking of ridiculous cakes, I've never actually eaten a Twinkie. But Liz was very, very excited about this Twinkie creamer we found at the store for coffee. So we got it. It's pretty good. It is so ungodly sweet, but it's pretty good.
I've never had a Twinkie either.
Yeah, it smells interesting. Like, she's like, it smells exactly like a Twinkie, and I was like, Twinkies smell weird. I was like, I don't know how to explain it except for the fact that it literally smells like a processed cake. Like,
yeah,
there's no other description. It is a Geo shawl. It has Zhongli on the back. It's just like, oh shit, I'm moving my whole desk. Wiggle. I gotta get a not broken chair one of these days. Look at him. Look at him. Delicious.
Wow.
He's so big. Yeah, I don't know, I've just never had one. I was like, I've never, like, so the only, like, I guess Hostess, I think that's what they're called, or maybe that's just a brand, Hostess kind of treat I've had is, Liz made me try Cosmic Brownie once, and then my mom really likes Ding Dongs, which is just a little chocolate cupcake things, so I've had one of those before, but I've never been, like, super interested in them. I was really into those white baggies of tiny donuts that are like, some are chocolate, like some of it's just chocolate covered, and then some of it's like white powdered sugar, I guess. I did like those things. I think those might also be by Hostess, I don't know. But I only had those like 2 or 3 times. And I only had those because the people I used to live with, sister, used to work at Publix, and she would bring a bag of them home every single day, and that's all she would eat. It was very impressive, but every so often I'd be like, ooh, piece of candy. Swiss cake rolls. Frozen? Aren't they hard? Or is there enough preservative in there to keep them soft even amidst a tundra? Do I like Twix? I do like Twix. I can eat one Twix bar like a month. I have a very low tolerance for chocolate. I mostly prefer like fruit flavored candies. But I do like chocolate. I just have a very low like threshold for it. Like those little, I used to get the fun size Twix bars, like they're like this big, and I'd eat one, and I'd be like, nice, which is equivalent to like maybe a bite and a half, and I was like, that's about all I want of it. I was like, I'm not gonna sit there and eat because I think you get like it's like this big, right, and it's like 2 bars, and I'm like, that's absolutely not. I'm doing too much. I have not had the salted caramel Twix. I've only had the regular Twix and the white chocolate Twix, and I did not like the white chocolate Twix. I thought I would because I do enjoy white chocolate, but it was not a vibe. So I got this Genshin shawl at a convention we worked in the Netherlands. So I do not know where you could get it, but I'm pretty sure you could probably find it on Google. Just search Genshin, like I think they'd probably put it under like Western terms. I was like, because it's technically not a kimono, but if you search Genshin kimono, you'll probably pull it up because everyone just refers to anything with like this general style of patterning as a kimono. I consider it like a shawl or a cardigan, but apparently cardigans have a very fancy distinction. They have to have like closures or something, or be made of a certain material, whatnot, I don't know. Twix ice cream bar. That does sound pretty good. Did they just replace the wafer part with ice cream? That's the only thing I can imagine. Good night, Alice. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I actually don't know what white chocolate is made out of. There's like a magical white cocoa bean. I'm pretty sure it's just sugar with a dash of maybe like chocolate in it. But predominantly like overabundances of sugar. We're almost done. I only have this many to go. Hand is starting to cramp as usual. The issue with like Patreon awards is it's so much like dominant hand nonsense that I have to do, so it has to be like spread out over a couple of days or else I start getting like carpal tunnel cramps. So I have to take pauses, especially because it's like I'm cutting these, but then I also have to sign a bunch of shit. Like I think it's like 2,000 prints need to be signed. need my hands fresh for that. Cocoa butter, sugar, milk, solids, and vanilla. Yeah, so basically very small traces of chocolate and mostly sugar and vanilla. Sometimes vanilla, mostly just sugar. You know, I'm not really sure what a milk solid is either. It's probably like a churned milk. I wonder if butter is considered a milk solid. I don't think so. You'd think they'd just say butter.
Milk solid refers to dried powder left after all the water is removed from liquid milk.
Powdered milk. They could have just said powdered milk. Or milk powder. I guess milk powder sounds weird.
It does say it is similar to the milk powder you buy at the supermarket. It does say milk powder.
It's similar, but not the same. It sounds the same, Karen. Google's like, me. You only drink powdered milk? What does that mean? Like you just... How do you drink it? It's powder. Or do you mix it with water? I'm Confucia. No, I think they just evaporate all of the water. I don't think that it is coming out of the cow in powder form.
No.
I don't think it does that. I think that's a severe medical concern at that point for Sir Cow-chan. Why do you only drink powdered milk? I'm curious now. Enlighten me. Is it past 5?
458.
4:58. I gotta check my dry cleaning slip and see if it's after 5. Well, that's fair. I was like, to be fair, there's a lot of added sugar in milk. I was like, it naturally does have a bit of sugar, but there's far more added into like your everyday whole milk and whatnot. And then I know a lot of people don't like skim milk and whatnot. I was like, we only really drink almond milk here, just because Liz has a sensitive stomach. All of my friends have a sensitive stomach. I was like, I don't really have too much issue with milk or anything. Sometimes dairy will break me out mildly, or like cause like a little bit of reddening in my skin. And that's just because dairy is not great for you to begin with. I don't have any like severe allergy or anything to it. Reorganizing anything is very, very pleasing. These are definitely the most like uniform looking stickers I cut today. There's those. These are kind of uniform, I guess. They're a little bit more like messy, I guess. Delightful. You know, a lot of kids did that, especially our generation, just kept drinking milk even though they weren't supposed to, and just pushed their body past it. Which, you know, your body still is having that allergic reaction, whether you see it or not, or you feel it or not, but this one's these are a little bit messy, but that's okay. But yeah, you can usually bully your body into not being too mad about things if you just expose it for long enough, unfortunately. The poor body's like, why? These are so poorly cut out, but they're all cut out for now. This is all 6 stickers. You have bean allergies? Beans. Have you ever played Final Fantasy 15? If not, that doesn't make any sense to you. But if you have played it, Noctis really doesn't like beans. Exposure therapy food edition. I'd be lying if I didn't consider trying it once or twice. Cause so I just have like a dermal reaction to peanuts, right? And I was like, I could deal with being ugly for a little bit until my body got used to it.
Peanuts are gross.
But I never acted on that thought. I just thought it once. I was just jealous because everyone was getting their like peanut butter everything in high school. Oh, thanks. It's Sailor Moon. Liz got it from Be So Lovely for me for my birthday. Oh, hello. Welcome to stream. I'm probably almost about done with stream. We're just cutting out stickers today. That's interesting. Most people like peanut butter but don't like peanuts. So you're like an anomaly.
I don't like peanut butter or peanuts.
The smell of peanuts is just so jarring. It's very much like other nuts don't really smell like anything, but peanuts have their own like aviary just existence. Oh, the like pre-order ones. Yeah, I was looking at their like pre-order drop, and I was like, one day. I said that for their last drop because this is their second Genshin drop. I was gonna buy stuff from the first one, but I was like, I couldn't justify it, and then that's about where I am this drop too. But they have some really pretty, like they have a really pretty Zhongli earrings, and then I think they have like a ring and a necklace as well. I have not tasted roasted sugar glazed peanuts. I do have an allergy to peanuts, so I do usually avoid them. don't know if being lesbian equates to not liking any form of nuts. But it definitely equates to not liking a very specific organic nut. Oh yeah, I saw the Zhao ring and that was super cool. I think there might be like a Zhao necklace too. That's unfortunate, sure, underspace. But that was a pretty good joke. I was like, what? Where's this going? And I was like, oh. You know we all like a good self-depreciatory joke, so. I like to think of myself as a walking joke, so, you know. This is literally just on Spotify. If you look up, I think it's like Twitch royalty free. Royalty free music Twitch. And it's just a playlist that's like updated frequently and it just has like music that you can play and not get like flagged on Twitch for. So it's pretty cool. Let's unpack that. I think every therapist like, let's unpack that. And you're like, actually, I leave my suitcases packed for months and months and months. So let's just not unpack anything. I think it's what's that notification for? Is that Facebook?
Huh?
Is that Facebook's notification sound?
Yeah.
It's Facebook's notification
Well,
sound.
it's Persona.
I lied, it's Persona.
But it is my Facebook. My messenger.
You know, yeah, I've gone to therapists before, but I also bought a punching bag and that just, it works faster. Is it as efficient in the long run? Who knows? But, you know, after about half an hour, I'm not mad anymore. Right? I am a master compartmentalizer. Something goes wrong in my life and I was like, that's great. I have a box for that. You know, that's not me. We are not the same. Cardio does not do it for me. Cardio just makes me madder. But punching stuff and kicking stuff, that does it for me. But running, absolutely not. I hate running. I did a bunch of sports in high school, like a ton of sports, because I wanted the like all sports pin, and which meant I had to do track and field, right? And I was like, is there any way I can get through this without running? So I did pole vaulting instead, so. Yes, the boxes, all the syrups came in, and you just had to unscrew them and everything. And then once they were empty, you could like beat them up. We had so I worked in food for a while. We had like these like frozen cookie boxes, and they were like super sturdy for no reason. And we would just kick the shit out of them once they were empty. It is super expensive. I've never gone to a kickboxing gym because I was like, pricey, but I think Liz did and then got into debt because of it. Or maybe it was martial arts, I can't remember what it was. Hey.
Hey.
What kind of gym was it that you had a subscription for, but it was too expensive, so you stopped going? $600? Absolutely not. You know what you can buy with $600? Like 3 punching bags. I look like I'm the dominant one in the relationship. Is it because I'm large?
What was the question?
What was the gym that you?
It was like a MMA.
Yeah, it was mixed martial arts.
Yeah, mixed martial arts gym. It was super fun. I had a lot of aggression when I had an office job, so it was like I went there like 3 or 4 times a week. That's why I can't pay in office jobs. Side note, guess what? My bank, which I won't say the name, but has been having issues, right?
Yeah.
So today I went to log in because I got an alert that I could do internal transfers today, and I was like, that's cool. I go in since then I've gotten a paycheck, I have paid bills. There is no transactions past the 30th of May in my account. The balance I had literally 2 weeks ago is identical down to the cent. And I was like, all right. And like I had someone come in early for me and I left work 40 minutes early and I stood in a crazy ass line at the bank and I just left. It's fine. My money's fine. But I was like, I think I'm leaving banks.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah. I was like, this is garbage. And the guy was just acting like it was the most normal fucking thing. And I was just like,
oh no.
I
I check my bank account like every day. I
I
can't.
know. Literally, I had like no idea what my balance was.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You should let me just sign you up for Navy Federal.
yeah, you can do that. That would be fine. Yes,
Yeah.
show me. I wanted to ask them the process to leave, but I'm gonna wait until I get paid again, and then I'm gonna pay off my credit card with them because it's only like
Oh,
100.
okay. As long as it's not in a bad way, that's
Yeah.
fine.
And I'm getting rid of it, and I'm leaving because I'm like, this is stupid. I like to be able to manage my finances on a daily basis, and like, it's stupid.
It is Liz, yes. I love Navy Federal. So it might be biased. Like whole family has Navy Federal because we have a military family, but
The book.
it's an incredible bank. I've never had any issues.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know about the book.
A busmer? I don't know what a busmer is. Right? Yeah. Hey there.
Why did they animate that?
Guys, it's not like that. Yeah, Navy Federal is a bank. It's like a credit union. It's a really good credit union though. They're just talking about Yashahime and how pretty the manga is. They just released the first volume of the manga this month, and the art for it is gorgeous. Like, Sesshomaru and Yasha looks so, so good. Trying to figure out what they were talking about, and like, it I caught on. And like, it's a lot more like Toa is such a badass in it. Like, she's alright in the anime, but the manga's like wild and like very heavily gay, and it's pretty cool. Thanks. They're from April Eye. I have to do like a review for them, but I was like, I'm gonna try them out. What's your question? Hey, Blood Ninja, I'm alright. Let me get off soon because I have to go pick up my costumes from the dry cleaner. What comes before QBTQ? I don't know what comes before it. You did, I'm sorry. I will be streaming multiple times. My throat is like dying. This is what we did today. We cut out all the stickers for Patreon rewards. I will be streaming multiple times this week if possible, so I can get all the rewards packaged up and hang out with you guys while I'm doing it. Hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I'm not streaming tomorrow, I definitely will Wednesday. But I think I will be tomorrow at some point. It'll be before Liz's stream though. Unless hers is early.
Damn, Jason gets his own show.
What comes before GTBQ? I think this is supposed to be a gay joke, but it's LGBTQ. And that's why I'm not getting it, sorry. And if that's the question, then it's L. Oh no, work. Yeah, Liz just got off of work. So we're gonna go do errands and stuff because we're out of milk and I'm hungry, and we're gonna go get some cookies and then dry cleaning and whatnot. But it was really fun to hang out with you guys, and I will hang out with you guys again soon. Guac, tomato, bacon, queso. I think that's what it means. Is it like a burger? I do like burgers. Anyways, okay, we're gonna turn this off real quick. Boop boop beep boop 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 boop. Shut down. Wait, cancel. Options. Restart now. You can do your little updates right now. Thank you. I will enjoy them. That's gonna be my reward for starting Patreon rewards. I'm gonna reward myself for doing what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, but thanks for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Who knows when? I'll let you guys know when I figure out when Liz is streaming and whatnot. Oh no, don't be sad. Bye.